Hello everybody! In today's video we are going to learn how to read graphs, which is quite useful in the stock exchange, but not only for that purpose, but also when making a presentation that includes a lot of statistics. So if you're interested in this topic, please watch the video. First things first. We're going to learn how to name 4 different kind of charts. We have the bar chart, which uses bars, as you can notice. Pictogram, which is made up of drawings. Then we have the pie chart, which is like a pie or a cake. And then finally we have the line chart, which is made up of dots connected with lines. Now we are going to see some dramatic verbs used to describe direction. When we want to say that the graph is going up, we have an upward trend. So in this case, we can use any of these verbs. We have, of course, go up, we have grow, rise, increase, and then we have soar or jump, which are used when the graph is going up, you can say fast, in a fast way. And of course, skyrocket is used when the graph goes up very fast, okay? Now, we continue with the downward trend. It means that the graph is coming down. Of course, we have the verb go down to describe it. We have decrease, drop, fall. Be careful, it's not necessary to say fall down. Just fall. It's okay, it's enough. You don't need to add down. When you say fall, it means going down, downward, okay? We have slide, decline, and then when we want to explain that the graph is going down fast, we say dip. And if it's going very fast, we can say plunge, plummet, or nosedive. Now we are going to refer to visuals. Visual aids such as graphs, bar chart, pie charts, and flow charts are an important and effective way of structuring and communicating presentations that include a lot of statistics. So the following phrases and sentences are useful for drawing the listener's attention to particular details. And here we have, as you can see, you'll notice that this part of the graph clearly shows, led to the trend you see here, is obvious on this part of the graph here. This slide shows the blah blah blah. You'll see this in an example, but this is going to happen later on. Now we are going to see some expressions to describe the performance of a graph we need to explain. First of all, my apologies because I am very bad at drawing, as you can see, so I hope you understand. Well, in this graph we have the year and the share price. And we can say that the price rose steadily and then in 2000 it dropped slightly. Then it fluctuated mildly and in 2004 there was a sharp increase. We can say that the share price reached the peak in 2006 and the following year there was a dramatic and sudden fall. Let's look at the first slide, poverty and health insurance status. As you can see, poverty has grown worse in the USA. The graph clearly shows that the number of people below the poverty level has risen steadily since 2000. Also, you will notice that the number of Americans without health insurance is soaring. In fact, now more than 12% of Americans don't have any health insurance. And why is this? Well, it is generally thought that a rise in the cost of health insurance premiums had led to the trend you see here. This doesn't make good reading, but it needs to be put into context. It's important to realize that despite being higher than it was at the height of the recent economic boom around the year 2000, Americans' poverty rate is still below the average of the past 2 decades. Some cultures expect presentations to be formal and technical, whereas others find this dull and ineffective and prefer a more entertaining style of presentation, which are informal. What are they like in your country? How might these attitudes affect the dress, style, and use of visual aids in presentations? Write your answer in the comments. I read you there. Y si estás interesado en trabajar este tema en profundidad, hacer ejercicios, practicar y mucho más, te invito a que visites nuestra web inglesalacartaonline.com. En ella encontrarás cursos de inglés enfocados a los diferentes sectores profesionales. Y el curso de inglés en negocios tiene una unidad entera en la que trabaja este tema en profundidad. Así que te invito a que nos visites. Y si no te has suscrito a este canal, suscríbete y enciende la campanita, que subo muchísimos vídeos con muchísimo contenido muy interesante. Así que si te ha gustado este vídeo también, apóyame con un like y te dejo aquí muchísimos vídeos para que vayas a ver y sigas aprendiendo para llevar tu Business English al siguiente nivel.